Alright, so you can hear me a little bit. The whole video, I promise, will not be the engine running with me trying to talk over it. So, this is the project. It is a been around the block 1994 K1500, okay? It's GMC. And it definitely needs some work here and there. The prior owner had put headers on it, and it's just a TPI 350, nothing special, but it runs great. I did a bunch of little things to it. Radiator, upper coolant line, lower coolant line, power steering lines because they were leaking like a sieve, and I just got done replacing the temperature sensor. However, the connector is the wire in the connector is screwed up, so I'm going to rewire that. But for right now, it's not super devastating to have that be the case. I repainted the air cleaner because some moron decided to paint it with a red stripe, as if you need a red racing stripe for the slowest vehicle ever made. Basically, it's a trusty little machine. I put new mirrors on the old girl. They look pretty nice. They look pretty good. Basically, she needs a lot of work. Interior needs to be cleaned up. That's going to be part of today's job. We're going to be doing a budget speaker system and basically generally fixing up the truck. There's not really that much wrong with it. You know, it's definitely not a travesty. I mean, there's definitely some rust, but this is going to be a fun off-road truck. I mean, it's extended cab, not side door. You know, I think, sorry, I'm doing a terrible job with camera work here. It is a beater, and that's the way it's going to stay. On the dial, we got 267. I don't know if it's the original engine and trans. It's obviously not a Matic. It will not be like that forever. The plan is to put a, I don't know why I went over there. The plan is, let me see. The plan is to put a four-wheel drive, or put a four-wheel drive, good Lord. Put an SM465 down there and hook it to this transfer case, I think with an input shaft change, and we will have four-wheel drive on the floor with a manual transmission, and we will be moving on away from the automatic. It obviously is a four-wheel drive truck. We're going to use it as it is for right now. Like I said, I don't have the temperature sensor hooked up, but the engine has phenomenal oil pressure. I need to fill up the gas. Right now, what I'm doing, I had to do all the way down. Okay, I had to do a really ghetto fix. My heater core heating line or water line that comes out of the intake manifold is back here. It cracked and was leaking. So for right now, the long-term plan is carbureted, not TBI. So we're going away from this manifold anyway, and I just want to get some miles under the truck the way it is. Okay? That's why we're not fixing the heater properly. The truck won't have heat. We don't need it right now. It's spring. And therefore I had to just plug off that back line because it broke, and the only way to fix it would be to re-tap it, and I'm not re-tapping and putting a barb on an intake manifold I'm going to take off anyway. So we're going to run it like this, and we're going to get some video with it, and we're going to enjoy it. And yeah, and then we're going to carb swap it, so it's going to be pretty sweet. Looking forward to it. There was a battery fall down short situation right there. That's a patch. We're going to do a better job of patching that in the future. So basically, 94 lives. You got a brand new set of shoes. It is functionally a really solid truck. Body-wise, it's gone. This is obviously the water from when it failed, you know, when I was pissing out earlier. So far, it looks like my patch works. So right now, I'm feeling pretty good about this. yeah, so that's basically just of it. We're going to do some fixing of the wiring. There's obviously, anytime you buy something old, someone's going to have hacked it together. There's a lot of crap in here that needs to be gone through, and it's all going to get done. Then we're going to use the truck. We're going to have some fun with it this spring, and eventually, we're going to do a Dana 44 swap down under here, so I'm not going to dink around with all the things that need to be replaced. It's all coming off, okay? We're going to enjoy the truck as it is right now, and then we will manual swap and straight axle swap. So, that is the gist of it. Right now we're doing a test to make sure that the water doesn't leak through my fix down there, which is a bolt threaded in and some JB weld. I know that's really ghetto, but that's what you have to do in a ship box, guys. This thing is not a nice truck. It's also going to be fixed properly when I do it right with the carb swap, but for right now, I just want to use the truck. So yeah, I think everything's going pretty good. It's got a brand new heavy-duty radiator. There's what you can see, but there is a really nice transmission. Best scene right here. Sorry, guys. A really big transmission cooler. The original owner, I believe, put in here. It is a huge transmission cooler, and I think that's why the 4L60E is still alive and running. This truck drives really good. No issues. So yeah, here's the babe, and we'll take some pictures of it later when it's not just sitting out front of my garage.